Good day, viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be talking about Ponzi schemes and all you need to know to be safe from. A Ponzi scheme is any fraudulent business plan that pays old investors for money collected from new members. Most modern-day Ponzi schemes appear legitimate and are easy to believe, but they don't have any real investment and no real profit is being made. Only money generated from new members are used to run the business. When taking in new members, they have low entrance fee and they promise them high returns in a very short time. And these businesses usually appear risk-free with little or minimal tax to do and promise of high gain. Okay. And they use all that to lure in new investors. But what you don't know is that when you join, you just be remanded or reprimanded to bring in new users or members. Now they give you simple and ridiculous taxes to do, like liking posts, sharing posts, or commenting. But the earnings you're going to get from those activities are going to be so low that you would even get tired of them. So you would just be focused on bringing in new members. That way they get to keep money coming in and paying old investors that promote their business more because of their earnings. So they make the old investors make the business look legit to the general public. So it's looking enticing, more people are coming in, they're generating more money and then paying the old investors. Is that circle? So the whole scheme is going to die down when there are little to no investors coming in anymore, and then you see these scammers or Ponzi schemers running away and folding the business up. Now, how do you identify Ponzi scheme? Now, when you are being enticed into this business, one thing you should look at is try to understand the business plan. And those Ponzi schemes, they don't have real business plan. Like, you don't even know how the organization or company is generating profit from the activities they're asking you to do. They sound so easy to do, like this one they will ask you to comment on the post, share the post, or like the post. Like, you can't even tell how the company is able to generate profits from those activities to be able to pay you the promised sum. They are enticing and convincing, but usually the organizers are unknown. You don't even know who is the starter. Only those that are referring you, and they can be like your close friend that were either referred to by their own close friend. So in the end, there's this long chain of friends, and you can't really trace it back to the real orchestrators. And the investments in this or the businesses that they put to you are usually unregistered. Again, the one where they ask you to read posts, comments, and share. Those are not real investments. So Ponzi schemes are just like that, basically, with no real investment. They lack transparency because you don't even understand how the business plan is being run. So you can't even judge or question the way the whole thing is going. Accountability, well, who are you holding accountable if you don't know who's running the thing? How to cash out? Yes, when you do those activities that they promise to pay you for, like daily login, reading of the posts, the before you be able to accumulate enough funds to withdraw, it's going to take you like forever. So that's the way they keep you in, and then they force you to just go and refer. So by referring, your pocket is growing, and then once it's time, you just fold up and run away with the cash. But Ponzi scheme have not always looked like this way I've been explaining it. Like that of Barney Madoff in the largest Ponzi scheme in history. He was able to do people of over $60 billion. His scheme ran for over 20 years. He was finally caught in 2008. He pleaded guilty in 2009 and was sentenced to 150 years imprisonment. Unfortunately, he died last 2 years, 2021. And Charles Ponzi, the second example here, is the guy that anonymously renamed the scheme. Okay, this guy in the 20th century was caught in 1920 actually. His scheme ran for 7 months. Okay, he was able to gather over 30,000 investors. Well, when he was caught, he was jailed for 14 years. He made over 8 million. His own strategy was that he discovered that the prices of international reply coupon was different in states. So he told his investor that he would be buying the international reply coupons from states where they are cheap and then selling it in states where it's more expensive, which would have been impossible even at that time because they are not transferable or exchangeable for cash. So he was able to run that scheme for 7 months, duping over 30,000 people of their hard-earned money. Well, he spent his 14 years, and after that, he spent the rest restituting for his bad acts. And lastly, we have MMM, a Russian company, which did one of the largest Ponzi schemes. This one, they were able to gather almost 40 million people, okay, with promise of an annual 100 to 1,000% return. This scheme was able to make a profit of over $10 billion in its time, and they followed. Now, one thing about MMM was that it started almost looking legitly. So we don't really know if it started as a Ponzi scheme or just a legit business, but in the end, it ran out as a Ponzi scheme and followed up. So before you join any business, my advice is to be suspicious and then ask questions. Ask questions a lot. Now, if you're falling victim of Ponzi scheme, one thing you can do is tell the authorities so to prevent more victims falling. And then if you're in the States, you can talk to Securities and Exchange Commission or the Federal Trade Commission. These are agencies or commissioner agencies that will be able to take care of situations like this. Now in this work, it's good to know that Ponzi scheme and pyramid scheme fall into the same category here. So I use Ponzi scheme for both of them. Now it could be a pyramid scheme, it could be a Ponzi scheme. There's a whole video entirely dedicated to differentiating between the two of them. You can check it in the link below. So my guys, that will be all. Now if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe this video and share for your friends so that they can be safe out there. Now, I also have a video coming up where I'll be mentioning some recent Ponzi schemes in Nigeria. So please anticipate. Okay, thank you viewers for listening. This is Scam Buster, and I'll see you in the next video. Out.